All right, so here we have a distance problem. It says Jessica left the park 3 hours before Sanvi did. They traveled in opposite directions, and Sanvi traveled 20 miles per hour for 60 minutes. And then after this time, they were 180 miles apart. And this question is asking us to find Jessica's speed. So let's go ahead and just dissect the important information here. So that would be Jessica leaving the park 3 hours before Sanvi did. That would be Sanvi traveling 20 miles per hour for 60 minutes. And then after that time, they were 180 miles apart. So what we want to do is go ahead and set up our table. And so we have Jessica and we have Sanvi. And this is going to be a distance problem. So we have distance, our rate, and our time. So first thing we can do is fill in Sanvi's rate, which is going to be 20 miles per hour. So we'll put 20 for Sanvi here. And then we also know her time, that it was for 60 minutes. Now, one key thing to keep in mind is that she did travel for 60 minutes, but since our rate is in miles per hour, I'm going to want to convert that into hours. So 60 minutes is 1 hour. So Sanvi traveled for 1 hour. And then we'll get back to 180 miles apart in a second. We also know that Jessica left the park 3 hours before Sanvi did. So in that case, I would have to go ahead and add 3 hours onto Sanvi's time. So 3 plus 1 would give me 4 hours. And this is all the information I can fill in my table just based off of the word itself. Now I'm going to apply my distance, rate, and time. So distance is going to be equal to my rate times my time. So that would be 20 times 1. So that means Sanvi so far has traveled 20 miles. And now I can go backwards and figure out Jessica's distance, because Jessica and Sanvi are supposed to be 180 miles apart right now. So if Sanvi's traveled 20 miles, that means Jessica must have traveled 160 miles, and I would get that just by doing 180 minus 20. And then to wrap things up, all I have to find out is Jessica's rate. And so rate is equal to distance divided by time. So 160 for Jessica's distance divided by her time, which is 4, would give me 40. So Jessica's rate is going to be 40. And so that's Jessica's speed. And now important thing as always is we want to make sure we put our units. So Jessica's speed is going to be 40 miles per hour.